This is the Roulette Master, and I am so excited today to share with you an incredible new roulette strategy called the Power Split System. And one of my subscribers, Mike, says this is the key to recovery when you get down in roulette, and I cannot wait to share with you how this recovery process works. And we're going to put this system today up against a modification of the Holy Grail that's a new one today that one of my subscribers, Sam, sent in, and he said this is unbelievable as well. This is going to be an unbelievable matchup between two great roulette systems. Let's see which one makes the most money in 15 minutes. And we'll start with this new modification of the Holy Grail that's different than what you've seen recently. And let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with a $10 bet on first and second 12, just like the original. And we're going to go ahead and spin. And the modification we made with the Holy Grail recently is we started resetting when we were in session profit, but this one is going to be different. We're going to be going up 1 unit whether we win or lose, and so we're going to go from 10 to 20 and spin. Now on that spin there, we would have gone up anyway because we lost, but now we're going to go up whether we win or lose, and we're going to reset when we're in session profit. Okay, so we're not in session profit, so we're going to continue to increase. So we're going to go to $30, and that's let's 60 total, and let's go ahead and spin. So here we go. That's a 5 red, and that's a win. And now we're in session profit, and we're up $30. So now we go back to 10 and 10, and let's go ahead and spin. And remember where we're at session profit-wise at $30. That's really important, and that's a 30 red. Okay, we lost, so we're going to go from 10 to 20, up 1 unit. So now we have a $40 bet out there. And let's see, that's a 34 red. That's a loss, so we're going to go up 1 more unit. So now instead of 20, we'll have 30 on each. And you can see we're at minus 30 right now. Session profit is at 30, so we need to get a few wins here. Let's see what we get. That's a win on 17 black. Fantastic, and we're not in session profit as you see, so we go up another unit. We'll be at 40 each, 80 total now, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 1 red, and that's a win, and we're in new session profit at $40, so we go back to 10 and 10. So that's the number we want to keep track of with this new modification of the Holy Grail. And let's also go over what the original system was and how this works. And we're up 50. That's new session profit. So we go back to 10 and 10. So the original system, you had to get to $150 profit before resetting. Then we modified the Holy Grail to where we reset when we were in session profit, and we only increased by 1 unit when we had losses. This modification today, we're going to be going up whether we win or lose until we get session profit, which is currently at $40. So let's see what we get here. And that's a 27 red. We lost, so we're going to go from 20 to 30 on each and spend. Then we'll check our balance again and see where we're at. Okay, that's a 2 black. That's definitely a win. Okay, so we're up 20, not in session profit. So we go up another unit. Now we're at 40 each, 80 total. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 7 red, and that's a win. So we should be in session profit now, and we are at $60. So we'll go to 10 and 10 again. Okay, and let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's an 11 black. That's a win. So if you win at base level, that's always new session profit. So we keep it at 10. We're at $70 profit right now. And let's go ahead and spin. And Sam said the reason he made this modification was because that sometimes if you get a lot of losses, it's hard to come back. And we lost that one there. So let's go ahead and go up again here. And spin. And remember, session profit was at 70. And we'll need to get to 80 to reset. And that's a 28 black. We lost, so we'll go up again. Okay, well, now we're at 30 each. $60 total bet out there, and here we go. That's another loss, 28 black. Okay, let's go up again. And this might be a perfect example of what Sam is talking about. If we have a bunch of losses in a row like we're having right now, He says it takes too long to get your money back, and we are having a bunch of losses in a row. So obviously we would be increasing like we're doing here with the original system because we're losing every spin, and we just increased again. However, once we start getting wins, we'll keep increasing, so it'll be easier to recover. And that's another loss. So let's see how many losses that is in a row. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. And we're going to increase again. And we're at minus 230. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. You can also play this one with $200 bankroll in dollar units. And man, that's a lot of losses in a row with 24 numbers covered. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row with 2 zeros. So let's keep increasing. So this is a perfect way to show what Sam's talking about, though. With this many losses in a row, it would be hard to recover, and we just continue to lose. So let's see if it brings it back with this new setup where we've lost about $500 so far out of the 2,000, and we're going to need to increase on every spin, just like we were from the beginning today. But that might be our key to recovery. Let's find out. And see, we're not in session profit, so we continue to increase. And what Sam said is when you get this many losses with the Holy Grail, if you don't do that, you will not get back all the time. And that's a 23 red. So that's another win, and we're not in session profit. So he just keeps increasing. And then now we're at 100 each, 200 total. And here we go. But bankroll is definitely key, and we got another win there at 13 black. So you see we're still not in session profit. We just keep increasing. So now we're at 110 each, 220 total. And here we go. And that's another win, 11 black. Okay, so we're at minus 110. We'll keep increasing. And let's go ahead and spin and see if we can get back in profit here. Okay, that's a 5 red. And we are back in profit, but we're not in session profit. So we continue to increase. And let's spin. If we get the win here, we can reset all the way back to $10. We hit another zero. That's the third zero of this session. And when that happens, you just keep increasing. So we're at 140 each now. And that's 280 total. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 31 black. And I'm looking to see what you guys think in the comments of if you think if this increasing on every spin is a good idea or not, or if you think it's too risky. We're going to find out how it comes back here, but would love to hear from you guys as always. And that's a win there. So we're at minus 380. We keep increasing. So now we're at 160 each, 320 total. And here we go. Another loss, 26 black. So it's really testing us today, and that's okay. We're at minus 700. We're going to keep increasing. Okay, 340 total bet now, and we'll see how much of our bankroll we've gone through with all these losses. But we finally got a win, 9 red. Boy, it took a while, and we're at minus 530. So let's go ahead and increase again. Now we're at 360 total bet. And let's get on a win streak here and get our money back. That's a 17 black, and then let's make some money. Okay, so that's a win. We're at minus 350. We keep increasing. Okay, now we're at 190 each, and let's go ahead and spin. That's a 380 total. We lost again, 28 black. So we'll keep increasing whether we win or lose. We're at minus 730 out of a $2,000 bankroll. We have 200 on each, 400 total right now. And we just need a little win streak here. That's a 14 red. And if you have enough bankroll, eventually you will go on a win streak with 24 numbers. Let's keep increasing. Now we're at 210 each, 420 total. But you never know how long it's going to take for that win streak to happen. That's why the bankroll is so essential, because we just continue to lose time after time after time. But you're always hoping that things are going to turn around, and you need bankroll for that to happen. We just increased again right there. Okay, another win. That's a win. Not another win, but that's a win. So we're going to go ahead and increase again. We'll see how much we're down. We're at minus 730 out of a $2,000 bankroll. 230 each. Let me make sure that's right. 16 red there. That's a win. Yeah, 230 each there. We're at minus 500. And now we're at 240 each, 480 total. And we need that win streak right about now. There's a win on 19 red. Okay, so we're at minus 260. And let's go ahead and spin again here. We need 2 more wins to get us back where we needed to be. But we lost again. That's a 34 red, and it's testing us. So let's go ahead now, and we'll increase again. Now we're at minus 760. This is a 520 total bet. And remember, you don't have to play with the $2,000 bankroll. You can also do this with a $200 bankroll in dollar units. And there's a win there. We're at minus 500. We're going to keep increasing. So we're at 270 each now, 540 total. And let's spin. Okay, good. There's a win on 13 black. Fantastic. 2 wins in a row. What do you know? And we're at minus 230. Let's keep increasing, and let's go ahead and spin. And then let me know if we do come back here. Let me know if you think that the only reason we made it back was because of Sam's modification, or if you think it's too risky of a modification. I would love to hear from everyone. So we're up 50 now. We're going to keep increasing because we're not in session profit. And if we win this one, we're going to be in session profit after all this craziness. And we are. Look at that, 22 black. So it actually did work because we had the bankroll. Now we're up $340. So we'll go back to 10 and 10 and start over. But yeah, let me know what you think. Would we have come back without that modification from Sam? Or is the modification too risky altogether? And that's what I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. We're up 350, and let's go ahead and spin. I do love the original modification of the Holy Grail where we reset anytime we're in session profit instead of trying to get that 150 profit. I think that's been a really nice thing that has helped me want to play the Holy Grail more when I'm in the casino. Yeah, let me know if you're using it as well, and if so, which modification do you like the best, or do you like the original? And that's a $10 win there. We're up 370. Okay, let's go ahead and spin, and that was a nice comeback. Let's see how this one finishes in the last few minutes here. And that's a 2 black. And then we'll get to that new system of the day coming up, the power splits. And I can't wait to share with you how that works. And we're up $380. And here we go. That's a 00. And I think that's the 4th 0 of 0 or 00 of this session, which happens sometimes. So let's increase. And remember, when you start, if you have some losses, remember we were up 380. That's our session profit level. So you always want to remember that's the only thing you really need to keep track of with this modification by Sam. And that is a win there. And we're up 380. So we can go ahead and just reset back to 10 and 10 and spin. And here we go. All right. That's a 16 red, and that's a win. That's new session profit at 390. Let's see if we can get to 400 here. And here we go. And the power splits by Mike coming up. He says this is the secret to how to recover by using splits to do so. And we are at 400. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. All right. That is a 20 black. And that is a win. We're at $410. And let's go ahead and spin again and see what we get. So this has been a really nice turnaround. And now we're cashing in. That's a 5 red. And we're at $420. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin again here and see how many wins we can get at base level. Whenever I say that, we always lose the next spin. So let's see if that happens today. No, actually we won another one. That's even better. And we're at $430. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin again here. And here we go with Sam's new modification of the Holy Grail. And that's a 4 black. And we're at 440. And then remember, the power splits are coming up, which one of my subscribers, Mike, says is the secret to recovery when things go bad when you're playing roulette. And that's exciting. I can't wait to get to that one. And we're at 450. And let's see how this one does in the last minute and a half here. And here we go. That's a 20 black. Another win. We're at 460. Let's rebet and spin. And let's see what we get here. All right. 20 black. That's another win. Okay, we're at 470. Let's see if we can get up 500. And remember, what I want to hear from you guys in the comments is, do you like this better than the original? Do you like this better than the original modification? Or do you like, do you think this would have come back? We lost that one. Let's go up a unit. Do you think that this one would have come back without Sam's modification, or do you think it would have just taken too long to come back? And that's a 5 red, and we're at 470 now. We're going to keep increasing because we're not in session profit, and we're at 30 each, 60 total. And again, Sam's modification is to increase after every spin until we're in session profit. And we're currently up 500. Let's go back to 10 and 10 and spin. And we had a really nice comeback with it today. And that's an 18 red. But again, let me know if you think that is too aggressive, going up on every spin. And if you have a better way of doing it, I would love to hear from you. We've had so many modifications sent in lately, which are fantastic as well. And I love seeing you guys work on new systems and change, systems that are, already in place. That's really awesome as well. You never know what a little tweak can do here or there. And that's a loss there. We'll go up a unit. Okay, we're up 500, and let's go ahead and spin. Oh, and actually, I'm sorry, this is the last spin. We're right at the 15-minute mark, and we lost that one. So actually, we shouldn't have even lost that one, but that's okay. So we ended up $460 after Sam's modification of the Holy Grail, which was to increase on every win or loss. And I think it did help us come back, even though it probably does add a little bit of risk. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But now it is time for the new roulette system of the day from Mike. This is the power splits, and this is the secret to recovery, as he says. Let's go ahead and test it out, and I can't wait to see how it does. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for Mike's power splits. He says this is the key to recovery in roulette, and I can't wait to share with you how this works. And let's go ahead and place the bets. We're going to have $5 bets, and we're going to have all of these splits covered in the second and third column. And you're probably already saying to yourself, well, why don't you just bet on the column bets? And I'll show you why as we go through. And he said that is the key to recovery in roulette. That's a $60 total bet. And you can see we have a zero balance. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. All right. Here we go. That's a 23 red. And that is a win. Fantastic. So we start out $30 up. We'll just rebet and spin. And again, the reason why we're not betting on the columns is coming up, and it has to do with the recovery process, and it's the most important part. So it is very important that we are betting on the splits instead of the columns. We're up $60. Let's rebet and spin, and then I'll share with you that secret to recovery as soon as we have some losses here. And that's a 24 black. That's another nice win, and we're up $90. Okay. Let's just rebet and spin. We're at $60 base level bet here with Mike's power splits, and that's a 12 red. Okay, another nice win. We're already up $120, so really nice start. And the key to this will be the recovery, which is the whole idea of this system. And that's a 3 red. That's another win. Okay, and we're up 150, and Mike has the secret to recovery, and it has to do with the way these splits work once you start having losses. And once we get some losses here, I will show you what to do. That's a loss there. Okay, so when we lose, we're going to start by going up 1 unit, which means all the 5s are going to go to 10s. And then remember that we were up 150, so that's important. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Okay, let's see what we get here, and then I'll show you what to do next. That's a 9 red. Okay, if you get a win and you're not in session profit, and we are in session profit, so let's go ahead and just dial this one back. So we'll go from 120 back to 60 where we started. But if you get a win and you're not in session profit, that's where the secret kicks in. So let's go ahead and spin again. We'll get there in a second. It's easier to show you as we go through what to do with those splits. And that's a 31 black, but it has to do with what you do when you're not in session profit and you get a win. So we're going to go ahead now, and we'll increase all those from $5 to $10. And here we go. That's a 35 black. And again, we recovered right away, so we'll go back to 60. We're up $150. So let's do that. But there's going to be times where we don't recover, and then once we get a win, we're not in session profit, and that's where you'll need to know the secret of the power splits. And that'll be coming up here, and that's a double zero. So especially with that loss, I'm sure we'll get there soon enough. And let's go ahead now and take those from $5 to $10. We're not doubling, we're just going up a unit. So don't think this is a doubling strategy. And that's a 4 black. Okay, we lost again. So again, we're not doubling. So you're going to get to see the secret of the power splits coming up here. First, we're going to increase all these by $5. So let's go ahead and do that. At the beginning, we could hit the double key because doubling is going up a unit on the first one. But after that, you need to add them in independently, just like we're doing right here. And then now we have a 180 total bet out there. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 5 red. Okay, we got a win. Let's see if we're in session profit, and we are not. So here's what we do. Okay, once you get a win and you're not in session profit, this is the secret of the power splits by Mike. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take off the split that just hit, and we're going to leave the other bets the same. So let's go ahead and spin, and you can see now we have one less split out there, 165 total bet. And here we go. That's a 15 black. And that's a $105 win. Now we're up 165 and we reset. So let's go back all the way back. Well, let's just put the bets back out again now because we took that one off. Let's go through this again. And that really worked right there. Let's see if it continues to work like Mike says it does. And here we go. So can't wait to see how this works when you do have a bunch of losses. But you don't get, you're not going to get a lot of losses in a row with 24 numbers covered. But occasionally it can happen if you get really bad luck, and then the power splits help you recover. And that's a loss there. We'll go up a unit, which the first one you can double because doubling and going up a unit is the same thing when you're going from 5 to 10. But then after that, it will be 1 unit at a time. And that's a 3 red there. Okay, and if you get the win on the first one, you know you can just reset. We're back to 165. So we go back to 60. So you're really only pulling off splits that just hit if you get a win and you're not in session profit, and that's a 28 black. Okay, we lost again. So we're going to go ahead and go from 5 to 10. And then spin. And now there's $10 on each of those splits. Again, if you win on the first spin, then you go ahead and reset. So we'll do that. But if we don't win there and we get a win after that and we're not in session profit, we're going to go through the secret again. And we're up 165. We'll go back to 60 now. And spin. And I can't wait to take you through a longer session of that. And I'm sure we will. We're still have a ways to go with this one. And that's another nice win of $30. And we're up 195. Let's rebet and spin, and we always test them for 15 minutes so you can at least see the ups and downs of any new roulette system. And I just love how you guys are sending them in every day, and that's amazing. And we're up 225, and let's go ahead and spin again. We're base level, $5 on each of those splits, and that's a 24 black. All right, and we're up 255. Let's rebet and spin. Our session profit is increasing, which is our highest level of profit since we started, and that's what we're keeping track of with this one. And there's another nice win, and it's great. You get $30 per win. We're up $285 now, and let's go ahead and spin. And so far, so good with Mike's incredible new system that is the secret to recovery, he says. And that's another nice win there, and we're up $315. So the power splits are working so far. Let's see if this continues. I'm excited, and here we go. That's a 21 red. Another nice win. We're up $345. And another good thing about this system is it's a $2,000 bankroll. You could also do it with a $400 bankroll in dollar units. But it's nice that with a $2,000 bankroll, you can make $30 per spin. And we're up 375 now. So you see that the amount that you can win is a little higher than most systems with this bankroll. And if that's too much for you, it's no big deal. You just drop back to dollar bets and have a $400 bankroll. So keep that in mind. And we're at $405. Let's rebet and spin. And you never want to gamble with money that you can't afford to lose. So if that's too much, just lower it to dollar bets and have fun and make some money that way. That is another win there. And we're up $435. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And getting me excited for getting back to Las Vegas next week. And I can't wait to get there. It's going to be awesome, and it always is. I love Las Vegas. Some people either people hate it, love it, or hate it. And we lost that one. Let's go ahead and we'll increase from $5 to $10 on each of those. And here we go. And that's an 8 black. That's a nice win. So we reset, and we're at $435. We go back to 60. But again, if you lose 2 in a row and then you win and then you're not in session profit anymore, we're going to be taking those splits away and keeping the bets the same. That's a 4 black there. And we lost. So we will go from 5 to 10 and spin. And if we get the win, we'll reset. If not, we'll see what happens next. And that's a 31 black. Okay, we lost twice in a row, so we'll go up another unit now. So again, once you get to this point, you have to add them in individually, which doesn't take long. Let's go ahead and do that. We're adding $5 to each one of these power splits. Now we have 15 on each of those, and we have a 180 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 28 black. Okay, we lost again. We're going to go up another one. So this is what you guys need to see, is how it deals with a lot of losses. Because this is what Mike says is the secret to recovery. Let's go ahead and see how it works here. Okay, so you can see that temporarily dropped us down to $75 profit. But we have the secret to recovery in the power splits. Let's see how they work here. And that's a 7 red. And we lost again. My goodness. So we're going to go up another unit. So we're going to need that secret to recovery after all these losses. That's a lot of losses in a row with this many numbers covered. But it happens every once in a while. And as you look up there, we lost the 7, the 28, the 31, the 4. And man, that's 4 in a row with 24 numbers. So let's go ahead and spin at $300 total bet now. And then let's work on that recovery process with the power splits. And we finally got a win on 35 black. So remember that what we do now is, with this secret of recovery, what we do is we leave the bets the same, and we take out the one that just hit. Oops. There we go. And let's go ahead now and spin. And we took that one completely out. All right, here we go. That's an 18 red. And that's a $175 win. Fantastic. We're not in session profit, so we take out the one that just hit. So we'll take this one out right here. Okay, and let's go ahead and spin. And now you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 20 total numbers covered. Let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 10 black. And we lost that one, so we're going to go up another unit on these. So let's go ahead and do that. And now it's really testing us. So let's go ahead and do that. Now there's going to be 30 on each of these. Okay. I like how it's not a doubling strategy. It's just going up a unit. So we won't lose our $2,000 bankroll. We're just fine there. And let's go ahead and spin again. All right, here we go. Let's see how this secret to recovery works with the power splits. And that's a 7 red. We lost again. Okay, so we're minus 390. We're going to go up a unit on all these again. And I like how it's going up a unit, because if we were doubling these, we'd be in trouble right now. But we have the secret to recovery on our side. So once we get a win, we'll be pulling another one of these off. And we'll be keeping the bets the same. And that's a 20 black there. Okay, we finally got a win. That's a $280 win. You see we're minus 110. We are not in session profit. So we take off one more. Okay, so we're going to take this one off right here. Okay, and let's go ahead and spin. This is a $315 total bet. And let's see what we get on this one. That's a 24 black. And we got it. That's a $315 win. And now we're up 205. We're going to go ahead and reset. So let's put the bets back out there again. And I'm really glad that recovered because, he said as long as you're somewhat close to session profit and you're in good profit, reset, even if it doesn't get back to the exact amount. And a lot of people are, say that with their systems, and I agree with it. Excuse me. So if you get anywhere close to session profit when you've had a lot of losses like that, you definitely want to recover. And that's another. And the reason why is because look right there, that's a $30 win. It doesn't take any time at all to build it back up. And let's go ahead and spin. And what I would recommend on this, and one thing Mike recommends as well, is once you get down to a certain amount of numbers, then you wouldn't want to keep peeling them off. So let's talk about that here in a second. And we're up 265. So make sure you stick around for that. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And let's build it back up with these $30 wins. That's a 13 black. And that is a $60 loss there. We're at 205. And let's see here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and increase from 5 to 10. And then let's go ahead and spin and see if we can get the win here. Okay, that's a 4 black. Ooh, that's another loss. So we're going to have to go up again. And again, we're going to do these by adding them individually, going from 10 to 15. All right, here we go. Okay, and let's go ahead and spin it. 180 total bet. Once you get down to 18 numbers, then just keep going up a unit. You don't have to keep peeling them back off because at some point, and man, we just lost again. At some point, and let's add these 5s back in, it won't be worth it to keep peeling them off if there's not that many numbers covered. So the good thing is you can peel a lot of numbers off before you get down that low. And let's go ahead and increase again. And you can see we're at minus 95 all of a sudden now. And I think we've had 4 losses in a row now. That's a 36 red. I think that's a win. Okay, so we got a $120 win. And we're not in session profit. So we're going to peel off the one that just won. This one right here. And all the rest of the bets are going to stay the same. So that takes us from 24 numbers to 22 numbers. And here we go. That's a 16 red. Ooh, we lost again. So we're going to go up another unit. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to go a little bit over on this one just because I want to share with you, how this does recover, because that's the whole idea is how it recovers. Because we're at minus 195 right now, and we just increased again. But we haven't got to do a whole lot of recoveries with this one. It was doing so well. I want to share with you again another sequence of the recovery. And that's a nice $175 win, but we're not in session profit, so we remove that one there. Okay, let's take that out. There we go. And now we're at 255 total bet, and then we'll see how many we have covered there. Here we go. Let's see if the secret to recovery works again. And that's a $200 win, and now we're up 180. So let's go ahead and see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can take one more off before to get back to 18. So let's take this one off because we're not in session profit. And then let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 3 red. And that's a $225 win. And we got the recovery. And it took a little bit more than 15 minutes, but we ended up back up $405 after that recovery. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this power split secret recovery system by Mike, and that would be fantastic. I love whether you guys are sending in new systems or modifying old ones. I love whatever you have for me. Remember to send that to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year, in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. And if you're enjoying that search with me, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep growing this community of people that love roulette. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everyone.